This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Auburn Tigers offense will have the football first here. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Caught by the receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
That's caught. It's Simmons. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Watson. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal. The offense sets up with a first and goal.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him.
Touchdown, Auburn. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, you couldn't have scripted it any better.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So Texas A&M's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using his legs here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Finding space at the 20. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. With their first score of this title game.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Grab down the middle. It's Howard. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Takes the handoff. It's Washington. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Signs the quick throw. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to pass here on second down. The ball is caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. And there's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense success the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. The kickoff team is out there now. has taken knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Tailback takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding. Offense.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Arnold. Makes a good grab. Oh, got to showcase his spin move, but drop it quickly after just a short gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Completion doesn't pick up 1st down yardage. Punting team on the field. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example. Quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Washington. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a 1st down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Holding. Offense.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Reed. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. And the Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They begin with a quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And now here comes the point after attempt. After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaking free at midfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. To throw, it's Arnold. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down, the 17. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. You finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Tigers. They cap the drive with 6 points. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 14. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Ball handed off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Reed. The short hands. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to scramble. Keeper for the first down and more. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Aggies will line up here on 1st down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. The 40. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Short connection to the tight end here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Reed. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The receiver makes the catch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds his target, and it's complete. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Nice grab. It's Johnson. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down. It's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. 21. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Motion now from the tight end. Hand off to the single back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll give it to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Fires it to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. That game moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Simmons. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Third and goal. Try to make it on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers. And they jump on top here in the second half. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They took the field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold it.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's caught. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Auburn!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Reed. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Caught over the middle, it's Armstrong. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Back to pass. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to convert on third. Sets up first and goal, the 8.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Aggies. A huge play here in the ultimate game. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
And the extra point goes up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. With the catch, it's Simmons. That completion sets up a second down play. Clock behind the line. It's Pullman. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
He'll hand it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. He's going to take off here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he stopped short. The defense makes a play. And now in the fourth quarter, still a one-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the back gets the football. Fighting off the defender. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards. Makes it second down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
He plays zone coverage, and the quarterback is patient. It's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Makes the catch. It's Simmons. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. 2 and clock with the running game. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score when he first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. He keeps it on the design run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies.